The Spanish Grand Prix has been a permanent fixture on the Formula One calendar for over 30 years now, and for good reason. Do you remember Michael Schumacher's absolute dominance here in that rain-soaked Grand Prix in 1996? That day he took his first ever victory for Ferrari, and we've had many more iconic moments since. It's a sellout crowd of 140,000 here today as we await lights out for the 730-metre sprint down into Turn 1. This is a 2.9-mile racetrack. Overtaking is challenging through the 16 corners, but there's still a lot of high-speed excitement to be found, including the flat-out Turn 3 and the terrifying blind right of Turn 9. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, and it's Charles Leclerc in P2. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Oldtimer, Norris, Carlos Sainz, and Russell, Verstappen, Perez, Fernando Alonso, and Daniel Ricciardo, Gasly, Ocon, Valtteri Bottas, and Tsunoda, Albon, Magnussen, Mick Schumacher, and Sebastian Vettel, Nissany, Stroll, Joe. They'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty, and Nicholas Latifi. That's it then, it's time to go racing as we head down trackside for today's race. Natalie Pinkham joins me once again in the commentary box. It's fantastic to have you with us today. I'm curious though, how do you think the drivers stop those pre-race nerves from becoming overwhelming when you're lining up on the grid?
Well, I imagine they'll be starting to feel the adrenaline as they anticipate the rundown into Turn 1, a bit like preparing to go into battle. The unknown situation will bring nerves, but that's a good thing. It'll keep them focused on the moment and on their surroundings as we build towards the start of the Grand Prix.
Alright guys, taking a look at race strategy here. I think we're actually going to switch some things up. I think we're going to switch to the medium tire and stretch this a little bit. There we go. And then stint 2. Switch over to the softs. I think we can actually move this one lap back. There we go. Alrighty. We'll go with that. That'll be good. And then, where are we at on 17 laps? We're going to bring down the fuel just a little bit. There we go. That'll lighten up the car. Got ourselves a little bit of a custom setup going on. Basically, it's increased top speed just with a little bit different on the brake bias. But I think we're basically ready to go. A really good qualifying session. Once again, had a little incident where I went through the dirt that ended up losing me some track position there. But hey, we're starting up here pretty far up. So we're going to take it. Roy the boy. He's somewhere back there. Not doing as good as I'd hoped. But yeah. A little bit faster, slightly, so keep on working on him and see what we can do. I don't remember if his contract's going to be up during the middle of the season or not, but we'll have to reassess as we continue to go on here. But anyways, let's get racing at Circuit of Barcelona, because it's a fun track. We haven't had much luck here, so hopefully we can do a little bit better, but we're going to find out. So, let's go racing here with our Florida Racing F1 car on the Combustion Gamer YouTube channel. Let's go. Alright guys, if you haven't hit that like and subscribe button, please do so. It really does help out the channel a whole lot. Thank you so much. Alright, and we are off here. Leclerc getting a really good jump there at the start. We got Norris here once again as well. Nice and easy, nice and easy. We're going to go wide. Ended up shortcutting that just a little bit because I knew Sainz was to my outside, or inside in that particular realm. Alright, we got 17 laps of this circuit, so it's going to be a little bit more of a race than the Miami Grand Prix was, so a little bit longer. And I thought for sure I had set my thing up for medium tires. Apparently I didn't, because we're still running the softs. I don't know how that's working out.
Okay, now stay alert for threats around you.
Alright, we'll let the signs go, but I'm pretty sure I put medium tires on. I think you saw that, but apparently missed something, or I'm not sure. Weird. Anyways, we'll see what we do. They want us to run these tires for a really long stint if these are indeed the tires that I think they are. Seems like they would be, but I'm not totally sure. Also think the battery on my controller is about to die, so let me plug that in here real quick. As we take a quick break for station identification. Combustion Gamer YouTube channel here with Florida Racing in F122. And we're back. A little bit too close to Verstappen there. Taking a look at what we got going on. Looks like everything is good damage-wise. We will continue on. But yeah, I felt my controller stopped vibrating, so went ahead and got that fixed. We're going to try and save some of our ERS this time around, and hopefully not have as many issues as we did previously. Ooh boy, yeah, we don't have any rumble currently. So that is not helpful for us. It doesn't help us feel what the car's doing. So it's kind of important to be able to have that. But we'll figure it out. Had a really fast sector there in Sector 1, so we'll see what we can continue to do. As I said, we're going to try and save ERS for this particular race and really use it only when we need to, as we ran out of it pretty quick. I think we tried to do something with the powertrain to try and help that regenerate a little bit better, so I think we got that part on board, or getting worked on again, but that's what we're trying to get it to do. We got a new cylinder head redone on the engine, so we have a little bit more power on our cars this week. New update from Ford Performance with their engine package, so a lot of thanks to them, as they've been helping us out with that. A little bit more into Verstappen there. So we're going to head our nose cone there just a little bit. A little bit of ERS here. See what kind of lap time we get. Oof. Fastest lap behind us there, George Russell. DRS is going to be enabled this time by. Currently we're 7th, not too bad.
Okay, you're losing a small amount of time to the car behind. Let's keep pushing.
Car feels really good. The tires have worn in very, very nicely. We're going to have to wait and see how everybody else does their pit stops. Obviously, we got to see if there's going to be a safety car or anything like that happening. We got a really good setup on the car. A little bit too fast there. Need a little bit more brake beforehand. But as I said, I don't have any vibration currently in the wheels, so I'm not really getting a good dyno of what's going on there. Good dynamic feel of what's going on there. A little bit of ERS here. We're going to try and dive under Verstappen. A little bit close to shortcutting the corner there. We've got to keep an eyeball on those. We don't have time for that. This corner is really tricky because if you get your wheel too far down there, you will end up spinning out. And since I don't have any vibration, that's probably going to be really easy to do because I'm not going to be able to feed it happening. Ooh, yep, because right there.
To get past here, use overtake, use overtake.
Yep, I'm using overtake. We are using overtake all the way down this straight for right now. I'm trying to save some more of that. Let's see who we got. We got this signs here in front of us. Ooh, boy. Leclerc should be farther up. We got Norris, and I believe that is Hamilton farther up. Doing a pretty good job of maintaining. The field really stretched out pretty quick. Usually it takes a little while to stretch out on this particular course because everyone's usually pretty even on the performance for the first few laps, but everybody stretched out pretty quick here. A little bit different there. Not quite used to that for this track, so a lot to get used to with these cars at these tracks versus the old style car. A lot of different grip that we got to watch for. Right. Yeah, everybody kind of turns off their.
Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilize some of this energy. Come on.
We're trying to save some of that energy, dude. He's getting under my skin for that one. Because like, come on, dude. You know we ran out of ERS at Homestead there. We really need some at the end there to try and get it to Norris. So we're not doing that same mistake this time. Now right here, we're going to use it to try and keep Verstappen behind us. Did a really good job there. Use it all the way down. Stop braking. By the way, guys, if you haven't checked out the merch store, you can check out Combustion Gamer gear, check out some Florida racing merch. And if you haven't already hit that like and subscribe button, as I said, please do so. It helps out the channel a whole lot. Really like that Miami Homestead performance. That was really, really good. And had a lot of fun racing that track. It's a fun track, that's for sure. Tight, but a lot funner than some of the other street courses that I've done. They're just way too tight. And I think part of that, it's American city roads versus European style roads. There's a difference. And the difference is Europe doesn't have a whole lot of space, whereas the American city roads tend to be a little bit wider, so that gives you a little bit more runoff to be able to work with. So definitely appreciate that. Over some of I think we're going to Baku at some point this season, potentially. That's a much tighter street course, a lot faster too, so that makes it for a bit of a different experience. Alright, I'm going to run some ERS here. And I'm going to try and check my tires here, getting a little bit warm there.
Pit window now, and you're going to be on hards next time.
Now we're going to be on hards. What strategy are we on? I don't even know anymore. I know, I thought I knew, that I had selected medium tires to start with, and then we were going to go to softs. Apparently now we're going to go to hards, which honestly, that's not a bad strategy call, honestly. That's honestly what I would have opted for now that we're on whatever weird strategy we are on, so that's technically about correct in my opinion, but I was pretty sure I selected mediums to start this race with, but I digress upon that fact because apparently somebody on the team, even though I own the team, overruled me for some strange reason. Alright, nice and easy through here. So will we pit this lap? If these guys pit, we pit. If they aren't pitting, I'm going to stay out, so we're going to have to be nice and easy and watch these guys, because I want to stay with them, obviously. Pit crew did a really good job last time at Homestead, getting us out in front of some of these guys. Alright, let's see what they're doing. Nobody's pitting. We're not pitting yet. We're not going to pit if we're not pitting with anybody else.
Great work. You're catching the car ahead by around 5/10 a lap.
Doing a little bit of slipstream there.
17.9 seconds.
And he's able to get back around us. I hit too much brake there. Plus also I think I turned off DRS way too soon. I meant to turn off my ERS, trying to save some of that. So let's not use any more of that if we can. Going way wide. Step in there. Check up Alonso. So Verstappen not really moving forward here much. I'm actually surprised. I would have expected him to really move forward. Not getting as much grip from the tires, so that's something that I can definitely feel right now. I'm hitting the ERS instead of the DRS. I'm trying to save the ERS. Save, save, save on that. I'm going to need that at the end of this race. Nice and easy, nice and easy.
Okay, be aware, the grip levels are going to start falling away soon.
Right, so do people stop pitting? I think we're pitting. Yep, we're going to pit here. Alrighty, pit crew time.
And it looks like the pit crew are out in the lane and ready to perform their magic on the car. They're going to be aiming to achieve the fastest pit stop time possible.
Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
A little bit slower there on the pit stop, not terrible. So we got to be nice and easy on these tires, let them warm up. Once they warm up, they will get a really good grip level, but we just got to wait for them to get up to temp here. currently we are in 13th position. Not too bad. I think I just saw Roy all the way in the back. I don't think he made his pit stop yet. We'll see how that goes. Obviously, we'll have to see what on earth happens with the strategy and stuff. Do we get a safety car later on in this run? All this different stuff. I've got to wait and see what happens. Everybody else has got to do their pit stop, so we'll see how that occurs. But we just got to get these tires nice and slowly warmed up. And once they're up to temp, they should be pretty good. Round we go. Yeah, because right now we don't have as much grip, so we're just waiting on them to get up to temp here. You can do straightaway speed, obviously, but we really need them to warm up. Alright, I think there's a few people on pit road we can pass here. Alrighty, up to 8th. A few guys ahead of us here. Hit the brakes. Nice and easy through there. And we got Russell back in front of us, so he ended up getting out. So a bit of a slow stop for us. Slow out lap as well. And that's losing us at least a spot here, as far as I can tell.
And the gap behind us is 1.8 seconds.
That's a pretty good there. Nice and easy, nice and easy. Got Alonso and Ocon behind us. I think that's, is that Williams or is that, I think that's Alpine. I'm not sure what that team's name is, honestly. Right. Tires slowly gaining a little bit of grip, ever so slowly. But we don't want to push it too much here. We got quite a few laps to go. Currently sitting 8th, so that's really, really good. So we're going to have a little bit more grip than these guys will at the end of the run. Use a little bit of ERS. Mostly we're just trying to stay in touch with these guys here. So we got DRS. Ooh, we just passed Perez. He was on pit road. That moves us up to 7th. So I guess he was staying out for the for a long run attempt. Looks like he might come out with soft tires. Ooh, okay, so interesting strategy there by Perez. That could help him out. We got 7 laps though. He's got to run on those, and the grip definitely started going down. Ended up getting off track there. Luckily we didn't throttle up. Just kept it as clean as possible. Used a little bit of ERS here. Trying to catch our way back up here. A little bit off pace with these hard tires. I'm not sure what happened to the strategy, but I'm pretty sure I made the right call on strategy, but the crew's doing something else. I'm not sure what happened there. So if you guys saw me press a button, timestamp it in the comments and let me know. I don't remember doing any buttons that would have given me this strategy, but who knows? Maybe I did. Oh, yep. Was able to catch it. Able to catch it. It's going to knock us out a little bit. Stay in front of Alonso here. Using that ERS on the straight.
We're starting to catch the car in front, but we need to look after the tyres. We won't be making another pit stop.
Correct. I saw something move. I think I saw like Norris might have been off the pace potentially. Not sure. The giant mix-up in front of us. So that's interesting. All right, currently where are we? We got 7th. So we're in the points right now, so that's where we want to stay for sure. Russell has not given up that fastest lap times. I don't think anybody's going to be able to beat him on that. It's fine. Nice and easy. I really want to catch up to these guys though, because being able to watch what lines they're running is really, really helpful. Use a little bit of ERS here, mostly just to get up to speed on the straights. Trying to save as much as I can. Right. Looks like they're kind of pulling away from me at the moment. As I said, those tires might start wearing though, and they might start coming back to me, but this strategy is so off at this point, I'm not really sure what can happen. So then safety car, potentially a option there as well. A little bit of ERS through here. Get up to speed on the straight.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 23.
Ooh, Sergio Perez on those soft tires just had his fastest lap, so dethroned Russell from having the fastest lap time. Good job by him, so he's going to be coming pretty quick here on those soft tires. So good strategy call there by Red Bull to get him what he needed there. Nice and easy through this turn. We're not necessarily losing touch here. A little bit weird on my entry. Need to work on that. Looks like we might be staying in touch somewhat. We need to work a little bit harder, but obviously we're in a really good spot, so don't need to do anything stupid and lose position that we're in now, because we're in points paying position right now, and we can definitely work on getting a better car later on this season. So just really trying to maintain position as best we can for these races is what really is the best idea. Luckily we missed that curve, or else we probably would have spun around there. Nice and easy, nice and easy. Good, 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 good. Alright, we're not going to use any ERS here. We're going to try and save a little bit, because as I said, we want to save as much ERS as we can for the final laps, because that's really what kind of bit us there at Miami, is we just totally did not have any ERS left to use on the straight, and that really did not help us out. Going a little bit wide here, get back on track. On lap 13, 17 of 17. Nice and easy through the turn, good, good, good. Luckily Alonso's going to be helpful there. He's going to kind of keep Perez away from us, but I think Perez has got... Ooh, boy. That was a weird entry. A little bit of ERS here. Right, he's going to go to the outside. He can take the outside, I don't mind. So I can take the inside and do pretty good here. Nice and easy. Nice transition into there.
Just 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Alright, we're good on fuel. Alright, we've saved a little bit of ERS. We're not going to use any of it here. Ooh, into the dirt. Ah!
Wow, that was a heck of an impact. Let me know you're okay.
Well, that's irritating. Let's see what we did here. So just ended up going wide, got off into the dirt. Can't save it after that. Can't save it after that. That was a really good run until right there, and then bam. Ouch. Yep. Well, unfortunately, that's where it's going to end. I do have it set up so I cannot switch it back. So, good idea on my part, honestly. But to make it a little more realistic. But, yeah, that's a bummer. That was a really good run we had going there, too. But, yep, just ended up getting too greedy on that exit there. And ended up just getting off into the dirt. And that just spun us around. So, that's a bummer. So, we're going to have to retire from this thing here. Not the way we wanted to end the race.
Oh, what a drive that was to take the win for Ferrari today. Natalie Pinkham, how do you think they were able to set themselves apart today?
I feel consistency was probably the key today. There's being quick, and then there's being quick lap after lap after lap. If you can do that, you can capitalise on other people's errors without making many of your own. And that's an approach that can push you a long way up the field.
Here come our winners now, a thrilling race and a tremendous effort by Ferrari. Their history is well known, so it's no surprise to fans the world over to see them come out on top once again. So let's see what effect this result has had on the drivers' standings. Charles Leclerc, currently leading the championship standings, extends his lead even further with this result. Let's focus on the driver of the day. Natalie Pinkham, come on, who do you pick?
Often, my go-to would be a driver who's managed to pull off an especially impressive feat during the race. However, in this instance, I was more impressed by Max Verstappen's solid, clean driving throughout the event.
It's time to see how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. Ferrari continue to extend the gap at the top of the table. Well, that was certainly an exciting weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for more exciting Formula One action very soon.
Alright, so apparently the Ferraris are able to get 1-2. Great job by them. Verstappen's able to move up to 4th. Lando actually fell down a few spots, and that's going to be a top 10 there. So really good job there by Perez as he's able to move up to 7th. So able to really do a good job with those soft tires. Really good job there by him. Roy, the boy, didn't do much there, unfortunately. Ended up losing some positions, and I actually had a pretty good lap time compared to some of these guys, so not too bad. We had a really good run going there, but then got too gritty on corner exit, ended up getting off into the kitty litter or the gravel, and just ended up spinning out and hitting the wall. Not much we could do there, and so had a really good car though. So we keep able to maintain, had good pace, good speed. Just needed to be able to not make that mistake. Always have a mistake here at the Spanish Grand Prix, always something, just can't quite get it done. It's a fun track, I love it, but for whatever reason we just cannot get anything done here. Looking at the standings, I'm still 11th or 9th with 11 points, so that's not too bad. Look at Constructor Championship here, we got currently 6th, so not too bad for the team, so that is helpful. So now we're gonna head on out to HQ, get some work done, and we'll see you there in just a bit. Alrighty, not a whole lot we can do here before Monaco. Not going to be a fun experience at all. But we got the Monaco Grand Prix coming up here. We're taking a look at what we got going on at the shop. I don't think there's any upgrades that we can afford at the moment. Probably a good thing, honestly. Ooh, we actually do have the analysis suit. That would be helpful. And also the pit stop performance will moderately be improved, so we could do that as well. Honestly, we don't have that much money at the moment, so I think we're going to hold off on that. We got ourselves some points that we can use here. We got 1 point already in the work. We got some stuff in the down faucets working. We got the engine cover distribution for weight. We've got the whatever that's called structure there that can be redone, and we also got the heat dispersing wheel rims. That's supposed to help with tire wear. Interesting. Well, weight reduction or weight redistribution, that would help with handling. Ooh, we do have a bit of a cheaper off on the ignition system, 15% off. We'll go ahead and give that a try, get a little bit of horsepower there. Got some fuel efficiency going on right there too, but try and get that done with Ford. We're going to try and get this structure here redone. We'll see what that can get us. So we got Monaco, and then we go straight to Baku. So 2 street courses back to back. That is not going to be a fun experience, I can tell you that right now. Alrighty, so we got some stuff being worked on at the shop. We'll go ahead and advance. Got that done. Got that done. So yeah, so currently we're at 2.99 million. So we couldn't have afforded that whole thing. We got a market department event. I'm not sure what this charity is. This is the first time I've heard of it. So we're gonna go with the engine supplier, because obviously we're trying to work really tightly with Ford here, so we kind of need to work with them the best that we can. So obviously we're going to be yep, you're welcome. So we got that taken care of. That also because we got paid for that, that actually gets us the money that we need for the analysis suit. So guess what, we're going to get that put in, and now we have only $46,000 in the bank currently, so we're running a little bit low on the cash out, but we should be able to continue to work on that as we go. So continue to work on that. We'll see how that goes. But anyways, guys, that's gonna be it for today. Next up, Monaco, Yahoo. That's gonna be fun. So anyways, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys here next time with Florida Racing in F122. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye bye.